Greetings, everyone. I'm Carolyn Cole from the Eastern Shoveltown Cultural District, and I am presenting the Artist on Display program with a little twist. We think of art in traditional ways, but there's an art to gardening and preparing beautiful gardens. And what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce Gloria Freitas Stadinger, and she is going to talk about a series of programs that she is going to do in the garden to help you step by step to create some of the beautiful gardens that she has in her own home. And at the end of the year, we're going to segue into her showing you how to arrange flowers and make some of the beautiful arrangements that she does from natural elements that have won her many prizes in flower shows throughout the years. So I'd like to introduce you to Gloria.
Thank you, Carolyn. We thought what we would do today is do a plant window, simply because it is raining outside. It's in the end of May, and I don't know if you can see out my window, but most of my things are blooming. I wish I could be out there today just to show you the different things in my garden and talk about them. But today it's raining, so I'll just do something with my plant window, which is in my dining room. It overlooks my outside. And by the way, I do want to tell you that in landscaping for a home, most landscapers say that you should walk into your house and look out the back window and see the backyard, and that's where you think about your landscaping. You want to put all your different beautiful bushes and flowers that you can see from the window. That's the best way of landscaping. Don't go outside and think about putting something there and something there, unless you really can see it from the inside of your house. Now, I just happen to be holding one of these plants that I have in my plant window. It is not a greenhouse. It doesn't have humidity and all the things that a greenhouse really needs. So growing plants in a window in a house atmosphere where sometimes it's very dry in a house, and therefore it's a little more difficult to have a plant window unless you have a little bit of humidity. Some people even put a little humidifier in their window, but this isn't deep enough. You can see it just has a little bit of a bowl. I just happened to go into a box store, and they have many plants to choose from. And so, for instance, this is one here. It's sort of a philodendron type plant. It has red on the edges. It's sort of a new plant, so I'm not exactly sure what the name of that one is. But I do have, in this window box, I do have bromeliads. My bromeliads will last a long, long time. I don't know what it is about a bromeliad, but I have had this bromeliad in my window since last year, and this flower was still in bloom it is still in bloom since last year. And look at the color; it's still there. And the way you water a bromeliad is that you would put your watering can over the plant and just pour the water into the different areas of the openings of the bromeliad, and then you can water a little bit down at the bottom. But they seem to like the water in between their petals. And so if you want a lot of color in your window, I would strongly recommend getting bromeliads or anything in that family. Then another easy plant for a window would be this cactus, because they really don't need too much water. You can almost neglect them. Here is a rubber plant. Oh dear, what's the name of it?
Jade.
A jade plant. That's right. Carolyn happens to be in the other room, and she whispered jade plant. But this is a jade plant. Now, it's a little large for my window. This plant belonged to a fellow by the name of J. Thomas, who's the architect at the library. And he had in his home 4 of these. you imagine having 4 of these huge plants in your house. And for some reason, he just neglected it a little bit and just gave it water whenever it needed it. And so bringing this into the house, my husband will attest to bringing it up the front steps. It was unbelievable. You can see how heavy it is. But at any rate, it gives me a little bit of color. And here's another very easy plant for the plant window. Let's see, what else do I have over here? This is called a Stagpond Fern. And this you just water by putting the water right in there, in the center. Again, at the box stores, they had this the other day. Again, I'm not sure. It's in the philodendron family, I think. But at any rate, I just thought it was rather colorful for my window. Now, that's it for a plant window. And you can hang things and so forth. But eventually I'll take you out to my greenhouse that my husband built for me and show you what you can do in a greenhouse. So there you are. That's the plant window.